Not quite as mild as it was earlier this week, but still we'll take low 60s through the morning commute, mid 70s, low to mid 70s out there this afternoon. Now what goes up as in our temperatures this weekend, 76 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday, 90 still a distinct possibility on Monday. You can see, what goes up, well, must eventually come down. We will dip back into the 80s Tuesday. That's when the wind is expected. And then Wednesday, Thursday, actually a little below average. So this isn't going to be one of those springs where we hit 90 and then it just stays in the 90s for the whole month of April. No, we'll have a brief flirtation Sunday into Monday with some real warm temperatures, but then a big dip back into the 70s for much of next week. Interesting active weather pattern across the west for much of next week. That could deliver some potent wind on Tuesday afternoon, gusts maybe up to 45 miles per hour. It's the Aviators home opener out in Summerlin Tuesday evening. First pitch is 7:05, right when the sun is beginning to set. We'll have breezes, maybe, we hope, drop down below 25 miles per hour during the ball game. So a little bit of a breezy start to the baseball season on the west side of town Tuesday evening. That's all right. No rain to worry about then. Marissa, temperatures 70s today and tomorrow, but look at that nice pool type afternoon on Sunday. We're 85.
Yeah, looks great, Justin. Thank you so much. Well, happy Friday to you, everybody. Beth and I just mentioned that there's a lot going on this weekend, including First Friday. So let me tell you about some road closures if you do plan to drive through downtown anytime in the next couple of days. So those road closures are going to start this morning. They won't open back up until 8 a.m. It is just going to be right here in the Arts District, though. So just a heads up if you do have to travel in that area. Also in downtown, the Great Vegas Festival of Beer. But again, that comes with some road closures. That's going to be right around the downtown Las Vegas Events Center. And those will remain closed until early Sunday morning. Taking a look back at that crash on Nellis and Washington, still seeing those southbound lanes of Nellis blocked off this morning. Christina in live drive for us right now. She tells us that it does appear that an officer may have been involved in this one, but she says no injuries. Doesn't appear to be anything serious, just blocking those lanes out there. Again, Nellis and Washington. Let's take a look at those drive times through the resort corridor. It looks good in both directions. Beth?
All right, thank you so much, Marissa. The time now is 5:20. Jussie Smollett is in new trouble this morning. The city of Chicago now sues the actor. Also, there were calls for the lead attorney in his case to resign. The city of Chicago is suing Jussie Smollett. Officials say the actor refused to pay back the $130,000 it cost police to investigate his alleged attack. Now, several police leaders are calling for the prosecutor who oversaw the case to resign. Kim Fox dropped charges against Smollett in exchange for community service and the forfeit of his $10,000 bond. The police chief claimed the safety of citizens and officers are at risk because Fox has been under-prosecuting cases.
New details this morning in a new college admissions controversy. Harvard is investigating its longtime fencing coach after allegations of a questionable real estate deal involving the father of a potential recruit. ABC's Janae Norman has this story in today's GMA First Look.
Harvard University finding themselves in the center of an admissions controversy. The sale of this modest home in Massachusetts is now raising questions about a possible bribery. The home's former owner, Harvard head fencing coach Peter Brand. He sold the house in 2016. At the time, it was valued at nearly $550,000. But when it sold in May of that year for nearly $1 million, eyebrows were raised. The Boston Globe saying the home was purchased by this man, Jack Zhao, CEO of iTalk Global Communications. Both of his sons, fencers on Brand's team. One of them seen here at practice. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more on the suspicious sale with your GMA First Look. I'm Paula Ferris, ABC News, New York.
You get the feeling this is just the beginning of what they're going to uncover, right?
Yep, it is just starting.
Okay, it is 5:25, everyone.
There could be some changes related to smoking in North Las Vegas. It's around parks. Learn what city council members are proposing.
You're watching Good Morning Las Vegas. That's a beautiful shot, isn't it? Nice reflection, lights on in our city. Yeah, we're just waking up this morning. Glad you're waking up with us.
It's a story that's confusing and shocking a lot of people. A man who supposedly came forward as a missing boy from Illinois turns out to be a fake.
The roller coaster inside the Circus remains closed after a woman falls out. We have new information about why the MGM says she shouldn't have been on that ride to begin with.
And heart-stopping moments caught on camera in Florida. An SUV dangles over the edge of a parking deck. But it's not the vehicle that frightened rescuers.
A lot of news to get to this morning, but let's pause for a moment and just take in the beautiful Friday weather that's coming your way.
It's going to be nice. It's just a tad breezy in parts of town this morning and this afternoon. Couple of weak systems pushing through the west, but we'll get them out of our hair in time for a sunny, glorious weekend. Right now it's 55 in Summerlin, 58 at the Henderson Airport. Same story up in Centennial Hills. Officially, we're 62 at McCarran. We do see some clouds up around 10,000 feet. They're not going to cause any harm, but like yesterday, some fairly thick high clouds at times. 60s through the morning commute. We are back in the 70s this afternoon, but I'm thinking more like low 70s instead of the upper 70s. So a light jacket or a sweatshirt early, t-shirt's fine later today. And look at these high temperatures. Actually pretty normal for early April. We'll say 73 in North Las Vegas, 74 in Sunrise Manor, 72 down toward the Southern Highlands. Marissa, we are talking about a huge 10